wow, this seems like a happy, fun time. Well, maybe I should join in. Okay, Hosanna. You know how you at the Cavs game or the Browns game and they start doing the wave. You don't feel like it, but since everybody else is doing it, you get up and do the wave too. Okay, let me holler Hosanna too. I don't know what that means, but you know, everybody in attendance couldn't have understood what was happening. Some of the disciples may not have fully understood what was happening. So they began to yell, Hosanna. No, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And the crowd gathered along the way started to catch the excitement. And they began to shout and run alongside of what they thought might have been a parade. Oh, this is good. This is fun. This is happy time. Woo, who is that man? He's handsome. He look good. Who is he? That's a nice coat, man. That's good. Who is? Don't nobody know. But let's just keep going along until we figure it out. As they were running and running alongside and seeing, trying to see what was going on. Some of the crowd may have turned to one another and said, who is he? Do you know? Why are they shouting Hosanna? Do you know? I'm just shouting along with them. I don't understand what Hosanna even means, but everybody else is doing it. Why not join in? Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Is he a king? You think? Who you think he is? I ain't never seen him before. Shoot, he fine. Come on now, you know somebody thought Jesus was fine. Who is he? Is he married? Shoot, I'm trying to catch his eye. Huh? I'm just trying to paint you a picture. I wonder if he's a king. Another one might have said, yeah, I think he is a king. I heard somebody talking about him being a king of something like the Jews or something. I don't know, the king of the Jews. Or, he's riding on a donkey, and the scripture said that Messiah would come. Maybe this is a king. Let's keep on following. Let's see where he goes. Maybe he's on his way to his throne. Maybe he's on his way to his kingdom. Let's keep on following. You got some water? Because I'm getting thirsty. You ain't got I ain't got no. Well, let's just keep going and see where this ends up. Because I do believe he's a king. I wonder who he gonna rule? Who he gonna reign over? Let's follow and see. Because you know you're gonna always have those that's curious. Look, I call them looky loos. You know, you're driving down the highway and something going on that side of the highway, and you on this side, and everybody trying to look, and everybody got to jam on their brakes. Can y'all drive? I'm trying to get to work. Go on over there if you want to see what's going on. Everybody, I call them looky loos. They're stretching their neck trying to see, and they're going to stub all the traffic. You know you're guilty of it. Looky loo. I think he's a king. Two of them ran off with the crowd and caught up with the excitement of the moment. And we can be like that too. We get caught up in the excitement of the moment as seen in this following story. A young man walked up the sidewalk toward his home late one Friday afternoon and was greeted by his two children. They laughed and bounced with more than the usual amount of excitement. Daddy, Daddy, the 3-year-old started to say, there's a... The 5-year-old stuffed his palm vigorously across the 3-year-old's mouth. The 3-year-old wrenched free while eyes still sparkling. Daddy, Mommy and Jason and me have got... The hand closed across the mouth again, followed by these firm words from the 5-year-old. Sarah, if you don't keep quiet, Daddy's going to know that there's a surprise party for him on the inside. After a moment of awesome silence, the 5-year-old flushed. Dad artfully pretended not to have heard a word. He hugged both his children, laughing together, and they raced into the house. And the young children could hardly contain themselves with the excitement of the moment. They knew something exciting was going to happen, and they could not hold it inside. When the people saw Jesus in that day, riding into Jerusalem on that day, an air of excitement was in the air. There's something good is going on. Let's go see what it is. Let's go see if we can be a part of it. Let's go see if we can tap into this thing. Let's go see if we can get a piece of the action. There was a sense of excitement. They knew that Jesus was riding as the Messiah would. And they thought they knew what that meant. They thought it meant that they would be free from the Romans. They thought it meant that Jesus was going to be their king. So they caught up in the excitement of the moment and celebrated and rejoiced at the picture that was forming in their mind's eye. This is how we are. We try to figure this thing out. We try to put some sense to it. We try to tell God, okay, this must be what you're doing. All right, cool. I never said that. But we try to put our spin on things. You hear Lorenzo's prophecy and you say, oh, shoot, that must mean you don't know what's going on in Lorenzo's life. Hey, but you're going to figure it out. Because that's just what we do. I'm going to help you out, Lorenzo. I'm going to give you a prophecy on top of the prophecy. That's what the law is saying. He must be our deliverer. He's going to deliver us from the Roman Empire. He must be the one that's going to come and take these burdens off of us. They thought that if they get caught up and celebrate with everybody else, they can be a part of this freedom that's getting ready to take place. A picture of a king who would save them. A picture of a nation reborn. A picture of a people who would be free to be a mighty nation again. So they celebrated. They danced in the street. They shouted, Hosanna. And then just a few days later, that same crowd cried, crucify him. Okay. The same ones that were singing, Hosanna. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Just in a few days, came out of a totally different box. Yesterday you was nice. I wanted to hang with you. Today, you Lucifer's sister. Who are you? Came out a whole different box. Get up! You were just singing Hosanna. Why do you want me dead today? In just a few days, the same people, the same crowd that was so excited to see a man on a donkey, to see a man riding into their city, knowing that a Messiah was supposed to be coming. The same people that said, I love you, I got your back, I ain't going nowhere. The same ones. When you look for them 2 weeks later, they can't be found. The love must have been temporary. The love must have been just for that day. It must have ran out. Love you today and hate you tomorrow. What kind of love is that? I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. I was going to say something, but they recording and I'm going to be good. Just a few days later, they cried, crucify him. They learned that the picture that was developing in their mind's eye was not the picture that Jesus was painting for them. See, they thought one thing, but it meant something else. Have you ever been guilty of that? The dreams were paraded down the streets of reality. The dream that Palm Sunday was soon turned into stark realities of the betrayal, the trial, and the crucifixion. The reality of the situation was Jesus was not the kind of hero they hoped he would be. Jesus was not the kind of king to lead an earthly army that they thought he would be. Jesus would not deliver the Jews from the Romans like they thought. Their dreams of who Jesus had was turned into the reality of Jesus as a heavenly Messiah, which they could not understand. They thought he would be somebody that would rule them or rule for them on the earth, where they would see him with his sword and his shield fighting in a battle. When he said, nope, this thing is spiritual. Because I'm not going to stay here much longer. After y'all yell, crucify him, and they think they kill me, I'm not sticking around to rule you in the way that you thought I would.